Welcome to the channel, folks. This is Rockin' the Country. This is the very first poll I've ever conducted on the channel, and it's time because I just did a reaction to a George Strait song, and I mentioned in there that when I say King George, some folks think it's referring to George Jones, others to George Strait. And somebody left a comment that said, something to the effect that I'm an idiot for even thinking it's anybody but George Strait. And the comical part is when I did a reaction to George Jones earlier in the channel, and I mentioned George Strait, that some people think he's the king, I got partially lambasted forever suggesting that George Strait would be considered King George. So I decided it's time for a poll for you folks to decide. I don't have a strong opinion on this. George Jones had 14 #1 hits. Okay, that's impressive. George Strait had 60 #1 hits. But popularity doesn't necessarily determine who is better than another one. That just means someone sold more. But 60 is an absurdly impressive number. The caveat is, and this is the holdback that people have about calling George Strait the king, is that he doesn't write his own songs. And whereas George Jones did, and George recorded some other people's stuff, but he wrote his own stuff. So as an artist, we have the debate. So in the poll that's there, you can either say, when you hear somebody say King George, who pops up in your mind? George Jones or George Strait, or possibly both? So there you go, folks. Let's have at it. Let's settle this debate once and for all, if that's even possible. Have a great day. Cast your vote. See you on another video. Keep rocking the country.